So I just wanted to show y'all what the concrete, how it look like back here. So if you can see, that's like more of like the fine crushed up concrete and dirt. And then these are the bigger pieces. And there's another machine that we have that has a chipper or breaker attachment on it. So they break up the real big pieces of concrete into smaller pieces. We have the got the loader right there. He's filling up. So as you can see, we do a lot of our own stuff internally. So all of these boxes are on any job site that we are on. We collect and recycle our own trash. So one of the drivers, they'll go pick up the boxes, bring it back here, depending on what it is. If it's concrete, it goes here. If it's like wood, and stuff, here you go. If it's wood and stuff, or like mixed trash. So if it's mixed trash, they'll usually dump it, sift through it. The wood, they'll separate everything. So the wood and everything goes into one bin, which they're throwing in the fire pit there to burn. The actual trash, plastic bottles, all that other stuff is separated and put into another bin, which we take to a recycling company, and so on and so forth. So I try to do a lot of the cleanup, recycling, that type of thing in-house. Just wanted to share that with y'all in case y'all wanted to see what that looks like. And this is a pretty big yard. As you can see, we got a couple, these are all concrete boxes right here, as well as right here. Those are the trash boxes over there. And you can see the loader working. So he's going and grabbing all the scrap wood and everything that they sorted out. There's a pile behind these boxes. He's going to throw it in the fire pit. My guy Brian right here, he's pretty much doing what he does, cleaning up the concrete mound, pretty much piling it up as neat as possible, making sure the ground is level for either him or the loader. Sometimes we have to whoever's driving this thing needs to back up into this space, so you want to be level if possible. But again, just wanted to share that with you. And I guess while we on the topic, we are in a Kenworth T800. It's a 03 with a dump body on it. Don't ask me whose. It's a tri-axle truck, pusher axle, 20K steers, 46K rears with a 20K pusher. The motor is a Cat C. It's a C13, excuse me, with a compound turbo on it. This is an 8LL transmission. If I didn't state that earlier, then yeah, this is an 8LL transmission. So it's a really it's an 8-speed, but you do have. Oh, okay. He wants me to move up. You do have your low side as well. I guess like he wants me to move up. He gonna load me from down here. That's cool. Bump the idle while I'm sitting here. And this truck is worn out, man. It's a company truck. This truck is worn out, man. So you can see, before I bumped the idle shit, oil pressure was sitting at like 25, 30. I have to bump it before it goes up to 40. And honestly, it doesn't really go far above that when you're driving, even with the full load on. So this truck is interesting. Still sounds good. The Jake rolls. We go check some of my shorts. So there you go. It didn't take me starting driving dump truck to really start thinking about, like, yeah, dump truck drivers that do this all day, just sit in the truck and get beat up like all day. Depending on who oh, you can see the big pile of wood and stuff, broken panels, like all that that they collect from the job sites. But depending on who's loading you, man, they be aggressive as hell. They be just dumping the shit, get the bouncing, rocking, doing all types of crazy shit, man. I don't know how y'all do it. But yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's moving the forklift. Okay. I'm sure y'all understand how the loading process goes. I sit here, he loads me, he gives me the beat, and I go on about my way. I didn't get fuel yet because the fuel island is full up right now. So I'm gonna do that on my way out. I ain't gonna make y'all watch this whole process. I'll be back with y'all when I'm loaded, fueled up, and I'm getting ready to actually get out on the road. Alright, what's going on, y'all? We back. Loaded. Take off. Loaded. Got fuel. I just stopped by the store, had to grab something real quick. Let's go. Oh, I gotta drop my axle. So I don't know if you can see it, but I just dropped my axle. And I am on the low side right now. So if you see this blue button is push forward, that means I'm on the low side of the transmission. I use this when I'm loaded. I can start off in just regular low first gear or low, but sometimes it jerks a little bit. You gotta give it gas, so it works for me. On the low side. We on the low side of 4th. Now we on the high side. Good old Jake. And yes, we can shift with the Jake still on. Oh. see, like I was saying, truck is on, it's warmed up. See, oil temp is at 200, water temp is at damn near what's that, 190-ish. We only holding 20 pounds of oil pressure. Doesn't go over 40. So what I'm saying is, this truck worn the fuck out. But hey, whatever. I'm just a driver. I don't get me wrong. I already told the mechanics. I done sent these folks videos. I done let my manager and superintendent know. Now she doesn't work in the shop. She approves all this stuff. But my thing is this: I shop managers as like diesel techs, whatever. This equipment has been like this before I got here. And it seems like the drivers before me just ain't care, or it's not their business. They come to work, they do their job, I guess. So excuse any of the wind noise. I need to get a mic and a mic sock for this GoPro, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to talk louder so you can hear me if I do have anything to say. But enjoy the ride and enjoy the gate. Where we're going is about 25-30 odd minutes from here, just with the speed that I'm driving. So this one we might as well go through. So I may take you along for the whole ride. I may get back to y'all when we get to the dump site. We'll see what happens. In 7th gear. I get up over this hill and go to 8th and we go cruise. To be honest, it's not much to it from here. It's straight. It's straight down here for like 5 miles, and then I gotta get off, and it's another straight ahead on 301 for another like 10 to 15 miles. So very uneventful. There's a couple ways that I can go though. I could get off this exit and kind of go through the city and sneak through that, which I might do later on through the day and show y'all that. Just a little bit more of a scenic route, I guess. I don't know. Not necessarily scenic, it's more residential and stuff. This is the more scenic route, and this is why I take it. For the most part, early morning is open road. See the sky, you see the trees. It's a little bit of an overcast today, so the sun ain't necessarily out, but when the sun is out, it's beautiful. Like that's just one of the many reasons I got into trucking, is just the sit up above everyone and you just get to see, you have a better eyes view of the scenery around you, and it just looks so dope. Something about being able to help your community, or being a part of your community, your environment functioning, and being able to enjoy the small moments in life while you do it. Loaded, I won't go much faster than 50, 55. I'm really usually at 45. But the way this truck is geared, I have to be in 7th to be at 45. And I'm pretty much at the top of it. So if this had a 13 or 18 speed, it'll be much better suited for what it's doing. But it gets the job done. Can't complain. You just go ride the shoulder. This wheel looks lopsided as fuck. Issues. I don't think I need the downshift for this hill. It's a small little hill, and I don't think that I'm really not that heavy. I can tell my guy didn't load me that heavy this time. Usually I can feel it. I should be good on most of these hills. Fucked up around here, man. That's all I can say. Got a little hill. This is when I really figure out if I'm heavy. Because even with the Jake on, if I'm really heavy, like 65 plus, it'll push me down this hill. Jake on and all that. The Jake will control the speed, but I definitely know it's pushing me. I'm not that heavy at all today. But I gotta prepare this. My exit coming up anyway, so I gotta prepare to come down anyway. Missed that one, but we got it. guy behind me, he be alright. Cause there's a stop sign, but you never know what traffic look like coming from over here. So I'm clear. I gotta make this wide cause I got my pusher down. And then I'm gonna leave it on just so y'all could. I don't need to turn it off. Could have downshifted for this hill, but we'll be alright. We'll make it. Like I said, I'm not that heavy. If I was any heavier than I was, yeah, I have to downshift for this hill for sure. Used to come and pick up and drop off equipment, buckets and stuff when I was working at that last company, Runnerwork. This is a little blind crest, so you go around and there's a light at the bottom of it. Now you get around and it's green. You usually want to start coming to a stop because again, you got a load on. It's going to push you, so you're going to gain speed. And if the light turns red when you get down there, you're short. So, hey, I take my time. I ain't in no rush. And once I get to about right here and I see that it ain't turned, fuck it, let's go. Make it. You gonna make it. I'm gonna stay right here because we got another hill to climb, so I'm gonna stay in 7 and keep the RPMs high a little bit. That way we got enough power to climb the hill. Still want to control your speed. You always want to be in control of the truck. Never let the truck be in control over you. It don't matter what situation you're in. Traffic behind you, fuck it, they gotta wait. At the end of the day, it's your job, your responsibility. In this case, my job, my responsibility to get this vehicle to and from where I'm going safely and soundly without injuring or hurting myself and or anybody else on the road while I'm at it. Take your time, do what you gotta do. I'm chilling. This is really a free day. When I'm in the dump truck, this is a free day. I'm not on no time schedule. I'm not on nothing. As many loads as I could do in a day. So, another same situation. It's a hill. You see, it's a stale green. They call it a stale green light because you didn't see it turn green. So, I'm going to start slowing down. Might give it a little left foot brake just in case. Tap it a little bit. Just in case it turns red when we get close to it. Hey, after a certain point, like right now, I'd be ready to get on my horn. I'm going through because there's nothing that I can do. But you want to give yourself a little bit of an outlet. You can't see like this. And it's a red light camera right there, so this I'm gonna come to a stop for. If I was any later and I could not stop, I'm getting straight on the horn. I take the ticket. That's not what I'm worried about. It's more or less notifying people of what's going on. These people, light turn green, these people just come out and nah, you gotta be better than that. Always gotta look ahead, but at the same time, hey, you gotta understand shit happens. So you gotta have options, give yourself an out, help people out as best as you can in the process of the situation. Like I said, man, y'all like this type of stuff. Yeah, I enjoy the content that I already have up. Y'all want to see me do more, like any informative stuff you want to know about trucking, gun, whatever, comment below, like, share, subscribe for more content. I just want to grow with y'all. Help me help you, and vice versa. Red light, so I'm gonna left foot brake here, bring it down. I don't know if Trey in that. That's my boy. That's from 8 all the way down to 1. All right, let's get it back up. Oh, we just passed the race spot. So they usually line up at that light right there, right by the liquor store. And it's a quarter mile, I believe, at this traffic light right here. It's where a lot of folks come down and drag race and stuff. Got the military veteran cemetery right there. And the dump site is right up the way. Turn the Jake on because my turn coming up. So with this, obviously I want to use my brakes as little as possible. My turn is up there, so I pretty much start slowing down right about here. But if I need to, I stab the brake with my left foot a little bit. want to get it. I want to get my speed down, because this is not a steerable pusher axle. So I don't like to make any tight turns if I can avoid it. With it down. So when I get right here, I'll raise it. It's now up, so I can make the turn comfortably without feeling like I'm gonna damage anything. And then once I clear these power lines, I can start putting start untarping. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but the tarp is coming up on both sides, because you gotta untarp before you get on the scale. They got a camera so they see what you have in your box, and they tell you where to go to dump it at. So I'm gonna get right here. I'm gonna cut it off because I don't know how they feel about cameras here in their facility. Well, I don't want to put my man on camera anyway. So I'll get back to y'all when we're actually in. See that, just so y'all see how much we on the scale. Almost 60,000, not quite. Alright, so we made it through the scale. Got my ticket right here. I just didn't want to have my man face on camera. That's all. Oh, you can see the engine fan brought the temps down significantly. And I usually keep it on while I'm in here. Turn the AC on. That way it keeps the dust. Turn the AC on, roll the windows up, keeps the dust out the cab. But let's go back here to our dump site. Speed limit 10 miles an hour around it, as you can see. So I'm in low fourth. I'm chilling. This is what an aggregate yard looks like for somebody that hasn't seen one. A bunch of different materials from a bunch of different places. I think over there is where they drop the tree stumps and like twigs and all that stuff, and they turn it into mulch. That's a pile of mulch right there. That's a pile of I can't remember what type of rocks you call them, but those are like the rounded off rocks, like pea gravel. That's more mulch. This is dirt. And then all of the rock products are back here. So they have some over here. Shit. On the other side of that bigger field behind me, or that bigger open area, there's some trees behind that. They have more space over there. I can only imagine how many acres this piece of property, this piece of land actually is that these guys own. Here, once I get right here, I'll hop out. I have to take my turnbuckle off. Question, because I see a lot of people don't use this, especially on the road where I'm at. Do y'all use y'all turnbuckle? Is it a requirement at y'all dump sites? What? And then we have hooks with a little hole. Hopefully you can see that. That holds the mud flaps up so you don't run over them and rip them off when you're backing up, and you don't catch a like a big stone or rock or something. That was a nail. So I usually stop, I do that, and now we're ready to dump. It said my camera lost connection. This truck, even, I don't know, as you can see, my foot is pushed to the floor. So either it needs a clutch brake and or it's not adjusted properly, but you would think it's not one there. Believe me. Hold on. If y'all remember from my short, it's one of these, like, these big ass rocks that got caught up in my tire, man. So that's the stuff that you have to watch when you come into these type of dump sites. Alright, so we'll get backed up to the mound. Go to the right of what they already have ground up. As you can see, the machine is spitting out different types of product depending on where it's coming out of it at. So got that wrong. I'm trying to miss that pile, what they already have laid down. And dump. Should be far back enough. Okay. Boom. So what I do is, oh shit, I gotta turn the PTO on. What I do is, I left foot, hold the brake, gas it, open my tailgate, right? And then, as we going up, I let the load push me. That way, I'm already in gear. You know everything fell out. Let the box come down, and then I'm gonna pull over there and put my mud flaps down and make sure my gate is closed so I can hit the gate locks, and we out of here. So if you haven't seen it before, that's pretty much what a dump process looks like. Now everybody's dump process looks different depending on what you haul it. If you haul an asphalt, if you work for an asphalt company, your dump, you might be spreading, you might be whatever. But this is what recycled concrete dumping looks like. So I guess I'm gonna hop out, show y'all real quick. Make sure I don't lose y'all again. So, and I'm not sure if it's the hinge points that aren't, whatever. This thing just doesn't like to close on its own. You'll try to close it from the, and hit the locks from the cab, and the locks will be closed, and this will be the gate will be sitting on top of it, just bouncing. Let me check, make sure I ain't got no big rocks in my tires. When I get out on the street, I'll pick those out. Man, matter of fact, you know what? Let's go. I'll take y'all with me. I cut it off when we get out there. And then, shit. If there's anything else cool that happens throughout the day, then I'll bring you guys along. So, tailgate lock. You can hear it. And then that's your PTO. Make sure the box is down. Really nothing to it. Like, I see why people get in the dump truck, because it's easy. You're not really doing much. But at the same time, like it's nice some days, 1-2 days out the week. For me, I like being able to switch out of one truck sometimes, out of a tractor sometimes, and just do something else. Have an easy day where I'm not getting in and out. I run flatbed majority of the time, so just having to get in and out, throw straps, tighten winches, roll strap, like running in and out of traffic. Y'all seen my commute. It's a straight shot both ways. So this is an easy day for me. When I'm in the tractor, I'm usually in DC, Virginia, Rockville. Most of the places, they're very, very tight, and it's not conducive for a tractor trailer, especially 53 foot, pretty much 70 feet in total, 65, 70 feet in total. So this is a cool day for me. It's easy. I just can't do it every day, because some dump truck dudes, they don't even do what I just did in terms of get out, take their turnbuckle off, roll their flaps up. You got some dudes that never get out their truck unless they're going to get fuel, go get something to eat, or go pee or something. Yeah, some dudes that'll sit in their truck their entire workday, not get out, and that has adverse effects, whether it's on your body, your back, your neck, just being sore and tight, or you know what I'm saying, that leads to other health problems, because you sitting down, you eating, so you're not really active, you just sitting down gaining weight. You're not burning anything off. You got some folks, your AC work, you in the AC all day, even on the hot day, so you're not even sweating a lot of that bad stuff out your body. So and like I said, I'm not knocking y'all folks. We all got a job to do. Everybody's job is important out here to make the shit run. I'm just saying the reason why I personally don't like running dump truck 24/7 all the time. It's definitely cool though. It's definitely cool though. And I don't knock nobody that do it. So I don't have to scale out of here. I just roll through the cattle guard. And what I will do is I'll stop out here before I hit the road. Check again and make sure I don't have any big rocks in between the tandems, in between the duals. And then I'll also take a quick little second to pick the rocks out the tires. I mean, yeah, I have mud flaps and everything, but if I can, just to save some folks, because you can hear shit. Sometimes it chucks up rocks and it hits the dump body, and I get scared. So imagine if that hit somebody's windshield. And I mean, I just like to be considerate. So I get out real quick. And after this, I cut it off. I don't want to bore y'all. See, my temps is down, way down. That's good. Once we start driving, they go back up again. Whatever. But what I'll do is I'll come check the tabs, make sure they good, no real crazy, nothing in between them. Both sides, check this, make sure ain't nothing hanging off here. And then what I'll do is I keep a pocket knife or something. Rocks like this is what's gonna fly out and hit somebody's car. Now if they're real deep in there, hey, whatever, I'll try to get it out if I can. But just a little something that I do. So for me, the primary purpose was to not kick rocks up at people's car, but thanks to Big Dad, Iron Sharp Mike, you guys know who he is, and it made sense because essentially you can beat these rocks into the tire and get a flat or have a catastrophic blowout, depending on, you know, how bad it is, how deep it is. This tire has tread on it and it's pretty deep, so probably wouldn't have those problems. But if the tread was level with the rock and you're just constantly driving on it, you can beat that rock into the tread and get a flat. I come from doing DOT inspections and like PM mechanic work, so it makes sense to me. I've never seen that actually happen myself, but it makes sense to me. So I don't have to testify to know that it's happened. So if I can pick that up and prevent myself from having an issue beforehand, I will. Like I said, I'm not on nobody's time schedule right now, for real, so a little something to help me, keep me from having a bad day, a blowout, keep my company from having to spend any more money, send a tow truck, anything, I'm gonna do it. Help myself out. And that's my little TED talk for today. These are all little, they probably go get chucked out on the ride anyway, so that's it. Like I said, if it's anything cool that happens, I'll come back to y'all, but I'm signing off for now. All right.